We need to determine the value of the given trig expression. Let us begin. So here we have three terms. Well, we'll work with the second term first. We have 2 multiplied to sine of x raised to the power of 6 plus cosine of x raised to the power of 6. We're going to rewrite each of the two terms as sine squared x whole cube added to cosine squared x whole cube. Now what we have is the sum of two cubes. Whenever we have sum of two cubes, a cubed plus b cubed, it expands to give us a plus b multiplied to a squared plus b squared minus a times b, which means that we now have 2 multiplied to sine squared x plus cosine squared x whole multiplied to sine of x raised to the power of 4 plus cosine of x raised to the power of 4 minus the product of sine squared x and cosine squared x. This will be equals to 2 times so sine squared x plus cosine squared x. That's a standard identity with a value equals to 1. Now we have sine x raised to the power of 4 plus cosine x raised to the power of 4. Now these two terms can be combined as sine squared x plus cosine squared x whole squared and subtracting minus 2 sine squared x times cosine squared x. So when we combine these two terms, that gives us sine x raised to the power of 4 plus cosine of x raised to the power of 4. And we have this term here minus sine squared x times cosine squared x. Fine. Further simplification is going to give us so sine squared x plus cosine squared x, that's 1. Squaring 1 gives us 1 only. And then we can combine these two terms to get negative 3 sine squared x cosine squared x. Let's multiply each term with 2. So we have 2 minus 6 multiplied to sine squared x times cosine squared x. We're going to label this as number 1. Now we come to the third term here. So we have 3 multiplied to sine of x raised to the power of 4 plus cosine of x raised to the power of 4. So here we can also simplify this as sine squared x plus cosine squared x whole squared minus 2 times the product of sine squared x and cosine squared x. That should give us 3 minus 6 multiplied to sine squared x times cosine squared x. So this is going to be number 2. Now we have simplified the second term and the third term. We're going to substitute this value back into our original expression. This will be equals to 1. So in place of the second term, we use equation number 1. We have 2 minus 6 multiplied to sine squared x times cosine squared x minus the third term. So third term is given by number 2. So we have negative 3 plus 6 sine squared x times cosine squared x. Now immediately we can cancel out 6 times sine squared x and cosine squared x, and that leaves us with 1 added to 2, so that's 3. 3 minus 3, that will be 0. So that means the value of the expression will be equals to 0.